How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man RB and just another Marvel Reviews Tuesday. This week is Agents of Shield Season 3, Episode 2. What happened on this week's episode was Ward, I'm going to start off with Ward. Ward is trying to reform Hydra, and he's recruiting all these people. And they go after this rich kid on a yacht. And at first I really didn't know why they was going after this kid, but what he does is Ward's second in command swims underwater to the yacht, puts a bunch of rats on the yacht, and scares everybody off. And then Ward goes on the boat and gets rid of all this kid's bodyguards, and captures the kid. So they're interrogating this kid and trying to figure stuff out about him, or that's what it seems like. And then we find out that this kid is Baron von Strucker's son. And Ward wants to use him to reform Hydra. And at the end of the episode, this kid gets transferred to the psychiatric, May's husband. That's the one that approves people for S.H.I.E.L.D. He got this von Strucker kid got moved to this guy's class. And that's all that happens with Ward on this episode. What's happening with Phil Coulson and them? They're still trying to find Gemma, so they go to the Asgardian that they dealt with. It was either last season or season 1. Whenever Thor: The Dark World was premiering or whatever, it was the Asgardian episode, and they try to get this guy to help, this Asgardian to help him, and he does. And they're trying to figure out how the portal works, how that piece of stone liquefies and what it does. And they find this old building, and you put the stone in there, and then they turn this machine on, and it liquefies the stone. And Fitz, the first time they shoot a flare up in it to tell Gemma where to go, and she does. And second time, Daisy uses her powers to activate the stone again, and Fitz jumps in and goes after Gemma. And he finds Gemma, and it looks like he's not going to save her, and then the rock explodes, and out of the dust of the rock, Fitz and Gemma come out. And what happens at the end of the episode with that is Gemma wakes up, and she got this rock, or that she's done sharpened to be like a knife or whatever. So obviously when she was over there, either some Kree or some sort of people was after her. So we'll probably find out more about that next week. But anyway, I like that she's back, and I like to figure out what happened over there, if that was a portal to a Kree home world, or what it was. But anyway, what Hunter's trying to do is he's trying to get May back on his team, and he goes after May to convince her to come back to the team. And at the end of the episode, we see that Hunter and May's getting weapons gathered up, and then May's ex-husband calls May and tells them that they found Gemma, and that's basically what happens at the end of this episode. My question for y'all is, what do y'all think's going to happen with this von Strucker kid, and why you think he took the class of May's husband, a class that May's husband teaches? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, good. Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.